Everything looks about live. Okay, hi everyone, this is Luke3 back in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm going to be continuing the post Dawntrail quest lines, I believe. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, let's start. It's probably going to be quite like normal because I have a lot to listen to and read, but who knows. And here we go. Okay, outside we go. Here we go. Okay, let's check on the people after we give this person a follow us. Let me guess he's not going to be lighthearted. That makes sense. Now, of course there's a pattern. They're trying to scare the people into wearing them, or should I say wearing the new ones. Makes the most sense. Because if there's a new product that guarantees your safety, you will grab it. Even though that product's going to probably kill you or take your soul. Well, they're probably either dead or not dead. Or worse. Within the residential district, they're probably going to go after the kid, maybe. Kid and parent. 914, possibly.
Stay back! Stay away from me!
Leave him alone!
Are you all right?
What happened here?
A sentry walked into my apartment. Even though I'd locked the door and everything, I managed to run. But the map...
No weapons, which is to be expected, yet it was ordered to attack all the same.
I'll leave matters here to you. I'm going to do a sweep of the surrounding area.
He should probably keep an eye on the body.
Do you know anyone else in this sector who...
Oh, I don't think I've seen Isadora and her boy with theirs...
Go to them, quickly! Ryakwe!
I'll be fine. Mother!
Isadora! Oh, thank goodness. She wasn't struck anywhere vital.
I'm sorry. If only I'd gotten here sooner.
Everything will be all right. I promise to make your mother better.
Thank you, miss. Will she sleep like...
No, not forever.
That's good to hear. Thank you for saving her.
And there we go, the Promise of Tomorrow. It has started. chapter, well, act 7.3, if you want to say it. Like I said, are we going to keep an eye on the bodies, or... And we're going to find out the body's gone, probably. No one was there, what's it? Oh wait, no, it's still there. Oh, he might have been kidnapped. Maybe, but probably not. Oh, no, probably. Pardon me. Let me guess, further east. Or is this going to be cutscene? Oh, no cutscene. Will it be voiced or will it be silent?
This is the only place left. Let them be safe.
Geode, are you there? Answer me.
I'm here. Sorry for the long silence. I've been busy.
Oh, you're alive. Thank the gods. Where are you now?
The radius next door. The lobby is secure. I'll scout the second floor. Then I'll join...
Ah.
That dust.
Dust? What are you talking about? What's happening?
They're not just collecting souls. They're draining the bodies of corporeal ether. The dust that we saw was all that was left of the victims. They must have modified the soul cells. Shit. Damn you!
You can't be here! You need to run, now!
Yep, it's a trap.
A trap!
Now will he die, or will we save him in time?
Take care of the others, eh?
And we're too late, like normal.
No sign of him so far. Geode!
A shame. I had hoped to leave here with at least one more cell's worth of ether. But seeing how eager you are to interfere, I shall cut this foray short.
Calyx. What could you possibly stand to gain from these atrocities?
Ether sufficient to generate 5,000 endless. How would you acquire it?
How would I?
Until I have the key, the reflections are closed to me. Thus do I make do with the sources at hand. 7% of Alexandria's current population will yield the energy to convert 5,000 into endless. With 11%, operations could continue unabated for 800 years. Our bodies are fated to decay sooner or later. These ones refuse the gift of eternal life, so what difference does... I will not waste time and resources on meaningless conflict. This unit cannot offer you worthwhile resistance. Instead, I pose a question. Would you hand over the key if I promised to halt my harvest? It was foolish of me to even ask. I return to my work then.
Our dear Geode.
The soldiers. If only I'd been able to control them.
This isn't your fault, Golulja. The blame lies with Calyx, and with him alone. It's all so senseless. Why force his plans upon us when we're already happy? Living our lives. What does he even think life is? I'll never forgive Calyx for doing this. Or myself for being powerless to stop him. Wait, where are you going? To clear my head. Don't worry, I won't do anything stupid.
Stay here and get some rest. I'll make sure Nostalgia stays out of trouble. Thank you.
Things would have been far worse if you and Geode hadn't rushed in there. Many people are still alive because of you. And after adding what you discovered to the leads we've dug up, but not right now. We need time before we can move on. Just a little time.
Oh, Geode.
Not to sound rude, but you did lose another person. So, what am I saying? Geode was probably some high-ranking person that they all loved. Ah, they do. He was important to the story after all. Still do that. Well, we have combat, or we just have talking. Probably talking. Which is fair. Oh, no combat. cutscene.
Whenever we lost a comrade, the three of us would come back here to reminisce. Me, Geode, and Kafkiwa. Will you raise a glass?
Oh! What are the two of you doing here?
I had a feeling you'd show up. Would you like to join us?
I suppose I could spare a moment.
Now that's got to be the weirdest.
They tell us Oblivion's founders disappeared some decades ago under mysterious circumstances. And it was Kafkiwa who revived our organization. You and Geode helped her with that, didn't you? Tell us more about it. You're keen to know too, right? What they were like back then. The mad things they...
Those were the days. It was actually right before the Reformation that I met Geode. I still wore a regulator then. I'd recently lost someone close to me. And also quit a long stint as an adapter to work at a bar of all places. It paid me to sit with patrons and keep them company. So Geode came in one night. It wasn't long before we got into an argument. First-time customer, but tempers flared. And then one of us threw a punch.
Got into a fist fight? What were you even arguing about?
Damned if I know. We were deep in our cups. I think we were both just frustrated and angry at everything. By the end of it, we were both sprawled out in the street. Pair of drunken fools. Then this odd machine stopped to lecture us, scolding us for obstructing the foot traffic and not taking better care of ourselves.
I can't imagine you ever being in such a sorry state. The odd machine, that was
That it was. Once she was done upbraiding us for our unseemly Kafkiwa explained that she wanted to protect the outside world from Zoralja's invasion, to keep him from bringing ruin to the place her beloved son lived. And if we were so intent on self-destruction, then perhaps we might consider risking our hides for a just cause. It was a lot to take in. I hadn't given much thought to what lay beyond the barrier. And learning that Kafkiwa herself was already dead was enough to make my head spin. But Geode and I were intrigued by her ideas, and wanted to see this future of hers come to pass.
Geode often spoke of it. He told me that meeting Kafkiwa was what first taught him the value of remembering people.
Like he was sharing a holy revelation.
Oh, but back then you hadn't yet taken on Oblivion's name, had you?
Is that so? I just assumed.
It hadn't been Kafkiwa's intention to carry on Oblivion's legacy, nor adopt the cause your parents championed. Not initially, at least. She wasn't even aware such an organized resistance existed. She did, however, suspect the presence of other dissidents. Those who objected to resurrecting the memories of the dead in defiance of the natural order. In the hopes of identifying like-minded comrades, we began searching the core system for traces of unauthorized access. And that's how we found it. An anomalous sector in the back of the Neon Stein. According to Melancholy, the door to that mystery had remained firmly shut since she took over the business.
The back room.
The back room. We forced our way in, only to Although the occupants were gone, the equipment they'd left behind contained records of a group calling itself Oblivion. After reading through their exploits and their vision for the future, we made the decision to carry on their work.
Thus were my parents' and Kafkiwa's hopes bound together.
And carried onward by Shale and Geode.
We could never have made it this far on our own, of course. Not without the strength of arms you and your friends provided. Losing comrades is a hard thing, but being here, thinking back on the moments we shared, I can see their smiles, hear their laughter. I feel their presence, and I know they're still with us. But these memories of mine are for me alone. Reminders of why I chose to do this, and why I'll stay the course. Right. Time we got back to work. Thank you, everyone.
No, it's me who should be thanking you. Though the pain... Let's get out there and put a stop to Calyx. For you, for me, and for everyone who's ever believed in Oblivion.
Quicker. Just teleporting. Yep. His plan is working, scaring everyone into wanting one, and he's probably going to release more. Probably.
What's happened? Sorry to drag you out here, but I thought...
Death is your constant companion. Though you toil with diligence, death may come ere your reward is bestowed. Though your grand works be poised for completion, death may come ere you wake the following morn. Though you enjoy a life of peace and good fortune, death needs but one instant to claim you. Your bodies are weak. Your heart, your brain, every fragile organ rolls the dice from moment to moment. Sheer chance deciding if they function or fail. Be you stoic or generous or righteous, no virtues tip the scales in that fatal reckoning. The choice is made without reason. The end is cloaked in terror. That is what it means to die.
The announcement began after we finished our meeting with Gossen.
Kalex. There is no shame in being afraid. Let us set a new course for mankind. Let us preserve our existence. Hope for it, wish for it, pray for it. We will become endless. With evolution's brilliance, will we banish the ever-present darkness of mortality.
Change isn't easy. No one ever wants to take the first step. But this is the right path for us. What other way could there be? I'm gonna do it.
Val Wuklemat! You couldn't have come at a better time. Please, you have to let us move to Tuliolal.
It's too dangerous to stay here. Who knows when the next century will turn on us? Even if we wanted to become endless, there are no more Neo-regulators to be had. Fleeing is our only option.
If the solution was as simple as leaving, then we'd all have left already. Did you not hear the announcement? For the living! No matter where we go, or who we shelter with, we won't get another chance like this to overcome our fate!
Easy for you to say when you have that regulator.
The Landscar are on their way as we speak, and arrangements have been made to see that you all will be safely evacuated. Tulichola will aid you in whatever way we can. So please, remain calm.
I want to help Alexandria. But what can I do? I am not their queen.
Living memory, of course. It's the only place where he could be. Yeah, why not? Nice to be a third wheel in this. Well, we've got some time. Possibly.
So this is one of Preservation's laboratories.
It's so dark I can barely see.
Just a moment. If I can reroute the power to this...
You got the lights working! Smell how stale the air is.
It was thanks to Krile and Galulja that we...
You may remember that my earring contained the control code for the gate to the Golden City. As it was Preservation that constructed the portal, we reasoned that the code to operate it might include a signet...
So I took a closer look, and a line-by-line examination yielded a string of symbols identifying the code's author. We then began accessing the nodes for every door in Everkeep, seeking out control. After a grueling search, we finally discovered our prize behind door number 1860, the entrance to the facility in which we now stand. I'd probably still be at it if Galulja hadn't been around to assist me.
I took breaks, but Shale never...
Those concoctions would probably do me more harm than good, but... In any case, this next part will require your helping hands.
We need to spread out and search for something that may lead us to Calyx.
We're more than happy to help, of course.
It's highly likely, and personally I hope he does.
You know, it's always strange how we always find the one thing we need to unlock to the next room. Whatever. Here. Oh, it's level 1, so I don't know if it'll work. Well, maybe it does. And it's probably low level, so I can't get through. We go up and down, probably. Yep. We're probably gonna get with the level 2 in here. Pretty. That's about the same like everywhere else. Didn't have to make it that easy. Wait, what? I thought I hit it right. Maybe I misread. to 194 euro. Oh wait, no, it's 11509. And of course, it's fair. And it's level 2. let's open up door number 2. Hopefully, about it. Everyone's waiting for me to open it. Tell me what you know, little fella. Okay. What about you? Look at the map. I completely forgot what the diagram looks like. Can't believe that. Okay, got it. For this to be a normal square. This will be a circle. I believe this is a diamond. And this is probably a triangle. Definitely gold or heal, whatever.
Are you really planning to leave?
Yes. The idea of eternal life. It's begun to frighten me.
I struggle to renounce our conventional wisdom. Death is the means by which life prunes its branches, leaving the trunk to grow strong. What would become of mankind were we to halt that process? If unending stagnation is the fruit of our labor, then perhaps we strive for the wrong thing.
Your argument is a rejection of Master Calix's vision.
I suppose it is. Perhaps such dread would not plague me, were I capable of sharing his perspective on the subject.
But I cannot. He and I are too different. In too many ways. I lack his extraordinary genius. I had no illness threatening to cut my life short, no singularity of will to cut away all distractions and focus solely upon research.
I have nothing but respect for his determination. The way he overcame his prognosis and seized the means to transcend death itself. But I'm not convinced that this obsession with living is the right path. That's why I've decided to leave preservation and put all my effort towards building a legacy for the next generation to come. Surely you...
And dead.
Protocol, you understand. There can be no exceptions.
Yep, nothing to note in there. Oh well. Well, there's an emerald missing, that's why. This will be right. Another cutscene.
This terminal doesn't look special to me, but this is definitely what we're after?
It is, but whether it...
The Endless are created using the memories of the deceased. But as memories are, in essence, these data entities, as we might call them, have only two methods for interacting with the material world. One of these we saw in Living Memory, where the Endless are granted temporary bodies through the use of corporeal ether. They become much like solid ghosts that one can see and touch. The other method, which Kafkiwa employed, is the remote operation of a machine. But where do you suppose the Endless are to be found when not inhabiting a physical body? The Endless are memories, and if memories are data, then... Yes, we suspect they reside in a virtual domain, one contained entirely within an electro-based machine.
Oh, you mean like the Alexandria made from the Endless Fiend's memories? It all seems so real.
So this virtual domain, it would also be housed within the Meso terminal.
But how? I thought we shut down all the terminals in Living Memory.
You did. And Kafkiwa's program performed just as she intended. The Meso terminal itself was deactivated, as evidenced by the failure of the device which was keeping Spheen's body in stasis. Be that as it may, we face a master of electrope engineering. That he managed to partition and protect the sector harboring his own memories is well within the bounds of possibility.
Let us say that the Meso terminal does indeed contain a second domain, and that Calyx himself resides there. This city, on the other hand, exists here in the Source. That being the case, I thought perhaps we could prevent his remote interference by closing the gate to the Golden City, and thus severing...
Except I tried to close it once already when I visited Living Memory. The process required administrative authorization, a restriction I assumed at the time had been imposed by the Queen.
But now you think Calyx might be responsible?
Just as I suspected. Even now, security transmissions from throughout the Keep are being... Almost every single one has you as its focus. He's keeping track of the keyholder's movements.
Time's up, and what a waste of time it's been. Hoping to find me by tracing security. Through a not inconsiderable effort, I've taken...
I invite you to the upper reaches of the Meso Terminal. The storage device which holds my memories is there. Break the memory bank and victory is yours. I, in turn, will seek to wrest the key from you with any and every means at my disposal.
And if we refuse?
I will wait and continue to convert Alexandrians into Endless. Consider the urgency of the situation and make the wiser choice.
Answer me one question, Calyx. The Endless Fiend. When she was queen, you had her face an impossible task, then manipulated her into using the key when she was at her most desperate. If you can do all that, then why not whisk it away when her plans went to ruin? Why let it fall into our hands?
You pour salt in the wound. That disaster was a miscalculation on my part. As her end drew near, Sphene and her restructured memories had become one with the terminal's control systems. In that singular place, in that singular moment, she wielded an authority greater than mine. Thus she was able to shield you, the neighboring sovereign to whom she entrusted her nation's future, and the hero to whom she entrusted that priceless key. I am unsure to what degree she perceived my presence, but she knew that someone was watching. Does that satisfy your curiosity?
It does. And I'm satisfied that you will take nothing more from this nation. Not one more life, not one more future, not one single smile from another child's face. You hear me? Sorry for losing my temper, but there's only... Whatever grand future he envisions, someone will be made to pay the price. And I won't let that happen.
If I may, I realize it is not my place to say this. Even so, I must thank you both. On behalf of my other self, allow me to say how grateful I am to have you as our champions.
the music isn't changing.
I see. A difficult situation. In the absence of an official sovereign, I agree that it is not Preservation's place to dictate the future of our nation. However, I also cannot simply take a side and declare my support for your efforts to defeat Calyx.
Is that because of the new regulator you wear?
I've yet to register it. I find myself caught between the fear of dying and the desire to carry out the duties of governance. My greatest concern is how we shall stem this ever-increasing terror of mortality when becoming endless is no longer an option. And that's to say nothing of the recent slaughter committed by our own soldiers. The fact that such violence was perpetrated for the very purpose of creating Endless will, paradoxically, make it more difficult to endorse your chosen course. It may not seem logical, but for those who lost friends and family in the attacks, halting the creation process altogether would render the deaths of their loved ones utterly meaningless. Is it not cruel to rob them of what little solace they could claim, when we have only just learned what it is to mourn? Tell me, how are we meant to overcome such tragedies?
We stop begging others to teach us for a start. For the longest time, we've been protected by Queen Sphene and the systems put in place by our forebears. The hardships and responsibilities of life were distant things, and we felt entitled to our comforts, even as we barely noticed those who risked everything to keep us sheltered. But no more. From now on, we need to learn on our own. How to live with the promise of death. How to endure the pain of loss. We may never learn to love such things, but we may learn to survive them. The people beyond the barrier, even the Alexandrians of old, they've all had to live with these fears. There's no reason we can't do it too.
What are you all doing here?
Malachite called us in, and the Oblivion members briefed us on the current crisis. You don't stand idly by while your house burns down. We came together and thought about how we could help. Long story short, we've decided to join the fight alongside Oblivion. I say fight, but we're well aware of how little use we'd be in actual combat.
A battle of ideas, on the other hand. Now that we might be qualified to do something about. We'll talk to our neighbors and do our best to quell their fears. Convince them to make the most of this life and enjoy all it has to offer. Perhaps that will help to ease your burden.
It certainly will. Even if a few are assuaged by your words, it will make things easier.
Those who have already registered will be difficult to sway, but there are still many who waver. Those are the ones we'll concentrate on.
Gossen, if you truly care for the people of Alexandria, then...
Were I to become endless at the expense of my countrymen's lives, I would regret it for the rest of my existence. Forgive my weakness. When the people have lost their way, it falls to the government to support and guide them. Alexandria can rise above this sorrow and find its way forward once more. Is that not so, Your Majesty?
Indeed it is. No, that wasn't... what I meant to say was...
Calm down, Sphene.
Lamity, you used her name.
The perfect resemblance to our beloved Queen Sphene has not escaped our notice. Yet we also understand that you are not her. Having to live in secret, unable to share who you really are, that must have been hard on you. When you come back, please tell us all about yourself. I imagine yours is a rather outlandish story, but we're eager to hear it all the same. You're one of us, an Alexandrian, and we don't abandon our own.
I promise to return. And when I do, I look forward to speaking with you all.
Okay, cutscene again. Not complaining, but yeah, here it comes.
Things seem much the same.
So listen, you have nothing more to fear than any other normal day.
You'd be telling them much the same if you were here. I suppose it falls to me now.
Let's get going. Time for a dungeon, probably a trial as soon as we're out of that dungeon. And here we are. Which sense ones? I'm guessing this one. Let's try NPCs. Who shall I play? Okay, let's go with that party.
Let's get to it!
Now, proper combat. After 2 hours of cutscenes, basically. Or walking from A to B. Not complaining, but it's to be expected.
Ah, you've come. I'll begin by wearing you down. This time the music of Love and Hell. Yeah, I think it's really exciting. Oh, it's adorable. Endless still. Not all are warriors, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Good. I shall prepare the stage for battle.
That's a good animation. Back with the book.
Allow me.
Memories of a physician. One who saves lives should be reluctant to die. overburdened the system. No matter, it served its purpose. Next, we visit a prison of sinister repute. I need not compel them to fight.
this time.
These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately with criminals. Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it?
Oh, you... I'm an idiot. Yeah. I have to do that entire thing again. Oh well, my fault for being an idiot, not paying attention.
Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it? continue on. Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom.
Take this!
Very well. If one by one they fall, I'll send them all as one. Recall the anguish you felt when you faced death, and rise. Rise to defend your nation, your people, and your loved ones. Rise and meet the foe before you.
Let's do this.
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. Midst of the storm surge. Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict. War swells in scope and intensity. Bombs rain down without pause or mercy. The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash. Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
it, but whatever.
Sphene?
The Endless he sent against us. They were from...
As far as we know, the only sector to escape the shutdown was the one contained. Assuming a chronological system, every other memory stored in that sector would belong to people who lived around the same period in history as he did.
Calyx, how long have you pursued this madness?
We seem to have exhausted his defenses for the moment. I say we take advantage.
Calyx!
Well done. I commend your perseverance. The entirety of my memories are stored within this device. In the early stages of Endless creation, we established several core tenets. One is a prohibition on memory duplication. Despite the inherent risks, I agree and abide by this. Memories are the essence of the self, and should not be diluted. We each have our goals. You seek to destroy your target. I seek to reclaim the key. Shall we forego the posturing and begin?
Do not doubt that we are here to fight, and I do not mean to lose. Yet, as one born of the same era, I must ask... why do you pursue your evolution with such fervor? What do you hope to achieve with this eternal existence?
Your question is meaningless. I have ascertained a superior path to mankind's preservation, and that which must be done is that which I can do. What other reason do I require? Surely you have seen it. Traditional survival strategies are at odds with an increasingly complex society, leading to a breakdown of order. This course promises no liberation from pointless conflicts or inane tragedies. Physical traits do not represent the limit of our potential. Why then should we relinquish that potential when our hearts cease to beat? I realized it was past time that we corrected our heading. Nothing more.
Even then, you were always so single-minded. I too have a vision for the future, and your plan is not a part of it. I won't let you harm another Alexandrian.
Then fight we must. Thankfully, the entity I now summon will make short work of you and your comrades.
A summoning.
What now? What was that? A chill? No, something else. I feel so cold. So weak.
Across Alexandria, a certain emotion is taking hold. The fear of death, terror for the eternal darkness that will, without fail,
engulfs the lives of every living thing. Allow me to introduce it to you.
I got it! I got one! 4,999! That's how many people he said they were up to! I made it just in time. Death can't touch me now. I'm free of all that crushing fear. Forever.
Congratulations to all who have... We have reached our total of 5,000...
Oh, give it back! I don't want to die. I don't want to die. You think that's what I want? Huh?
Remember now, that terror will carry you across the threshold. Make of you an endless.
What in the... What's going on?
Securing the requisite ether is simple. I need only reroute lightning energy from living memory. Then I encourage the populace to define its form through hope and thought and prayer. Such an abstract method, however, is rife with unpredictable elements. What I wanted was an entity that could defeat you with utmost certainty. To that end, I set strict parameters for a concept of my own design. It was a laborious task, one that required almost more time than I had, but I managed it in the end. And now, everything is in readiness. I bid you, come forth.
What is that?
A primal summoning, and one defined by a concept, no less. How did he learn such techniques? Keep these close.
That is a false deity, brought into being through the prayers of the desperate and the hopeful. The talismans will protect your minds from being enthralled.
Oh, we're gonna get an NPC fight. Trial.
you still mean to stand against me? That remains to be seen. Those who obstruct evolution shall suffer the rotting fate of all flesh.
Okay, well, let's do this.
You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you. Drag them to their graves. There. Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength. reduce you to ether. You will die for me now. Accepting death is the greatest sin a life can commit.
Brace yourself!
The end darkness engulfs you. Still alive. But there are ways to change that. There. Those who do not resist death deserve it. Prepared for you. Kill them.
Movement.
You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you. Drag them to their graves.
I did not.
There. Death is upon you. Perhaps this. Bothersome. Kill them. Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength. Accepting death is the greatest sin a life can commit. The endless darkness engulfs it. Still alive, but there are ways to change that. There. Those who do not resist death deserve it. struggle in vain.
Something special for you.
This should do it!
Once the terror takes root, it will only continue to grow.
Behold the techniques of the royal family!
Kill them.
Behold the techniques of the royal family!
Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength. I will reduce you to ether. Those who do not resist death deserve it. I am prepared for you. Kill them.
Is it over?
Now, the memory bank.
Protected.
It's shielded.
I invited you to destroy it. I did not say I would let you. It is clear your strength cannot be gauged by ordinary means. But I anticipated as much.
What did you do to it?
The ignorance is almost laughable. You do not understand that you yourselves are to blame. You brought death to my creation. What do you suppose happens when a being manifested by the fear of dying experiences that terror firsthand? It grows stronger.
again. That same weakness.
It will rise again and again until the lightning which infuses this entire world has been drained to its last spark. You fight a losing battle.
God damn you!
Harnessed in this manner, does it not demonstrate just how powerful mankind's aversion to death truly is? You will not prevail against this foe. I, meanwhile, will continue my crusade against mortality. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. That is the promise I offer.
So long as our memories endure. This is wrong, Alex. You twist the meaning of those words. They are not meant to teach the living that physical death is nothing to fear. They are meant to offer comfort to those we leave behind. I know that litany all too well. Help me, Shale. I must speak to Alexandria. Make my voice heard.
Nahe, don't you recognize me? Nahe!
What's happening? What's wrong with them? What will become of us?
Fellow Alexandrians, please, heed my words.
What now? Another broadcast?
I know that voice.
Death can be frightening and terrible. I understand the desire to forget, to seek eternal life and be freed from fear. Yet, we live in this world in the here and now, the bearers of memories varied and rich. Our worries can weigh heavy, and there may be nights when the darkness feels like more than we can bear. But if we can endure those dark hours, the world will always brighten come the dawn. And in the chill of that new morning, will the memories of loved ones be there to warm us and carry us forward? So do not forget their passing. Let them be our courage. Fear not a life well lived. For one day, the memories we leave behind will be the warmth another needs when their morning finds them.